Willkommen bei Exam Heist, Ihr Partner für Zertifizierungserfolg. Wir bieten umfassende Lernmaterialien, online und offline, und begleiten Sie Schritt für Schritt. Von PDF-Leitfäden bis zu praxisnahen Übungssätzen. Alle wichtigen Fragen für Ihre Zertifizierung sind abgedeckt. Sie haben jederzeit die richtigen Ressourcen griffbereit. Laden Sie PDFs herunter. Machen Sie Tests und nutzen Sie unser Expertenteam. Mit interaktiver Online-Praxis können Sie sich überall und jederzeit prüfen. Unsere PDFs sind prüfungsbereit, sorgfältig zusammengestellt und bleiben stets aktuell. Tausende Lernende haben sich bereits erfolgreich zertifizieren lassen und vertrauen auf unsere Qualität. Zertifizierte Fachkräfte stehen bereit, um Ihre Fragen zu beantworten. Starten Sie heute und geben Sie Ihrer Vorbereitung den entscheidenden Vorteil mit Exam Heist. Besuchen Sie examheist.com. Exam Heist. Ihr Weg zum Erfolg beginnt hier.
Question 1. Adam works as an incident handler for Umbrella Inc. He has been sent to the California unit to train the members of the incident response team. As a demo project, he asked members of the incident response team to perform the following actions. Remove the network cable wires. Isolate the system on a separate VLAN. Use a firewall or access lists to prevent communication into or out of a system. Change DNS entries to direct traffic away from compromised system. Which of the following steps of the incident handling process includes the above actions? Option A. Identification. Option B. Containment. Option C. Eradication. Option D. Recovery. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Containment. Question 2. Adam, a novice computer user, works primarily from home as a medical professional. He just bought a brand new dual-core Pentium computer with over 3 GB of RAM. After about 2 months of working on his new computer, he notices that it is not running nearly as fast as it used to. Adam uses antivirus software, anti-spyware software, and keeps the computer up to date with Microsoft patches. After another month of working on the computer, Adam finds that his computer is even more noticeably slow. He also notices a window or two pop up on his screen, but they quickly disappear. He has seen these windows show up even when he has not been on the internet. Adam notices that his computer only has about 10 GB of free space available. Since his hard drive is a 200 GB hard drive, Adam thinks this is very odd. Which of the following is the mostly likely the cause of the problem? Option A. Computer is infected with the stealth kernel level rootkit. Option B. Computer is infected with stealth virus. Option C. Computer is infected with the stealth Trojan virus. Option D. Computer is infected with the self-replication worm. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Computer is infected with the stealth kernel level rootkit. Question 3. Which of the following types of attacks is only intended to make a computer resource unavailable to its users? Option A. Denial of service attack. Option B. Replay attack. Option C. Teardrop attack. Option D. Land attack. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Denial of service attack. Question 4. Which of the following types of attack can guess the hashed password? Option A. Brute force attack. Option B. Evasion attack. Option C. Denial of service attack. Option D. Teardrop attack. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Brute force attack. Question 5. In which of the following DOS attacks does an attacker send an ICMP packet larger than 536 bytes to the target system? Option A. Ping of death. Option B. Jolt. Option C. Fraggle. Option D. Teardrop. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Ping of death. Question 6. Which of the following is a technique of using a modem to automatically scan a list of telephone numbers, usually dialing every number in a local area code to search for computers, bulletin board systems, and fax machines? Option A. Demon dialing. Option B. War-kitting. Option C. War driving. Option D. War dialing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. War dialing. Question 7. Network mapping provides a security testing team with a blueprint of the organization. Which of the following steps is not a part of manual network mapping? Option A. Gathering private and public IP addresses. Option B. Collecting employees' information. Option C. Banner grabbing. Option D. Performing neo-tracer routing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Collecting employees' information. Question 8. Which of the following statements are true about TCP wrappers? Each correct answer represents a complete solution. Choose all that apply. Option A. TCP wrapper provides access control, host address spoofing, client username lookups, etc. Option B. When a user uses a TCP wrapper, the INETD daemon runs the wrapper program TCPD instead of running the server program directly. Option C. TCP wrapper allows host or subnetwork IP addresses, names and/or ident query replies to be used as tokens to filter for access control purposes. Option D. TCP wrapper protects a Linux server from IP address spoofing. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. TCP wrapper provides access control, host address spoofing, client username lookups, etc. Option B. When a user uses a TCP wrapper, the INETD daemon runs the wrapper program TCPD instead of running the server program directly. Option C. TCP wrapper allows host or subnetwork IP addresses, names and/or ident query replies to be used as tokens to filter for access control purposes. Question 9. John works as a professional ethical hacker. He has been assigned the project of testing the security of www.wearesecure.com. He finds that the WeareSecure server is vulnerable to attacks. As a countermeasure, he suggests that the network administrator should remove the IPP printing capability from the server. He is suggesting this as a countermeasure against Option A. EAS buffer overflow. Option B. NetBIOS null session. Option C. SNMP enumeration. Option D. DNS zone transfer. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. SNMP enumeration. Question 10. Ryan, a malicious hacker, submits cross-site scripting (XSS) exploit code to the website of Internet Forum for online discussion. When a user visits the infected web page, code gets automatically executed and Ryan can easily perform acts like account hijacking, history theft, etc. Which of the following types of cross-site scripting attack Ryan intends to do? Option A. Non-persistent. Option B. Document Object Model (DOM). Option C. SACS. Option D. Persistent. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, persistent. Question 11. Which of the following applications is an example of a data sending Trojan? Option A, Sub 7. Option B, Senna spy generator. Option C, Firekiller 2000. Option D, E-Blaster. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, E-Blaster. Question 12. John works as a professional ethical hacker. He has been assigned a project to test the security of www.wearesecure.com. On the We Are Secure login page, he enters equals as a username and successfully logs into the user page of the website. The We Are Secure login page is vulnerable to a option A, dictionary attack. Option B, SQL injection attack. Option C, replay attack. Option D, land attack. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, SQL injection attack. Question 13. Which of the following statements are true about worms? Each correct answer represents a complete solution. Choose all that apply. Option A. Worms cause harm to the network by consuming bandwidth, whereas viruses almost always corrupt or modify files on a targeted computer. Option B. Worms can exist inside files such as Word or Excel documents. Option C. One feature of worms is keystroke logging. Option D. Worms replicate themselves from one system to another without using a host file. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Worms cause harm to the network by consuming bandwidth, whereas viruses almost always corrupt or modify files on a targeted computer. Option B. Worms can exist inside files such as Word or Excel documents. Option D. Worms replicate themselves from one system to another without using a host file. Question 14. Adam works as a security analyst for Umbrella Inc. Company has a Windows-based network. All computers run on Windows XP. Manager of the sales department complains Adam about the unusual behavior of his computer. He told Adam that some pornographic contents are suddenly appeared on his computer overnight. Adam suspects that some malicious software or Trojans have been installed on the computer. He runs some diagnostics programs and port scanners and found that the port 12345, 12346, and 20034 are open. Adam also noticed some tampering with the Windows registry, which causes one application to run every time when Windows start. Which of the following is the most likely reason behind this issue? Option A. CHEPS NG is installed on the computer. Option B. LSAVE is installed on the computer. Option C. NetBus is installed on the computer. Option D. NetStumbler is installed on the computer. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. NetBus is installed on the computer. Question 15. Buffer overflows are one of the major errors used for exploitation on the Internet today. A buffer overflow occurs when a particular operation, function writes more data into a variable than the variable was designed to hold. Which of the following are the two popular types of buffer overflows? Each correct answer represents a complete solution. Choose two. Option A. Dynamic buffer overflows. Option B. Stack-based buffer overflow. Option C. Heap-based buffer overflow. Option D. Static buffer overflows. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Stack-based buffer overflow. Option C. Heap-based buffer overflow. Question 16. Which of the following are the primary goals of the incident handling team? Each correct answer represents a complete solution. Choose all that apply. Option A. Freeze the scene. Option B. Repair any damage caused by an incident. Option C. Prevent any further damage. Option D. Inform higher authorities. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Freeze the scene. Option B. Repair any damage caused by an incident. Option C. Prevent any further damage. Question 17. Which of the following tools is used for vulnerability scanning and calls Hydra to launch a dictionary? Attack. Option A. Whisker. Option B. Nessus. Option C. Sara. Option D. Nmap. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Nessus. Question 18. Which of the following statements are true about a keylogger? Each correct answer represents a complete solution. Choose all that apply. Option A. It records all keystrokes on the victim's computer in a predefined log file. Option B. It can be remotely installed on a computer system. Option C. It is a software tool used to trace all specific activities of a user on a computer. Option D. It uses hidden code to destroy or scramble data on the hard disk. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. It records all keystrokes on the victim's computer in a predefined log file. Option B. It can be remotely installed on a computer system. Option C. It is a software tool used to trace all specific activities of a user on a computer. Question 19. John works as a professional ethical hacker. He has been assigned a project to test the security of www.wearesecure.com. He performs web vulnerability scanning on the WeareSecure server. The output of the scanning test is as follows. C. Whisker. Plural H target IP address. Whisker, version 1. 4. O. Rainforest puppy. www. Wiretrip. Net. == host. Target IP address equals server. Apache. 1. 3. 12. Win32. Apache JServe. 1. 1 mod SSL. 2. 6. 4 Open SSL. 0. 9. 5 A mod Perl. 1. 22 plus 200 OK. Head, CGI bin, printf John recognizes, CGI bin, printf vulnerability. Printf, vulnerability. In the WeareSecure server. Which of the following statements about printf vulnerability are true? Each correct answer represents a complete solution. Choose all that apply. Option A. This vulnerability helps in a cross-site scripting attack. Option B. Printf vulnerability maintains a log file of user activities on the website, which may be useful for the attacker. Option C. The countermeasure to printf vulnerability is to remove the CGI script. Option D. With the help of printf vulnerability, an attacker can input specially crafted links and/or other malicious scripts. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. This vulnerability helps in a cross-site scripting attack. Option C. The countermeasure to printf vulnerability is to remove the CGI script. Option D. With the help of printf vulnerability, an attacker can input specially crafted links and/or other malicious scripts. Question 20. Which of the following statements about buffer overflow is true? Option A. It manages security credentials and public keys for message encryption. Option B. It is a collection of files used by Microsoft for software updates released between major service pack releases. Option C. It is a condition in which an application receives more data than it is configured to accept. Option D. It is a false warning about a virus. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. It is a condition in which an application receives more data than it is configured to accept. Question 21. Which of the following commands is used to access Windows resources from Linux workstation? Option A. mut. Option B. scp. Option C. rsync. Option D. smb client. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, smb client. Question 22. Adam, a malicious hacker, wants to perform a reliable scan against a remote target. He is not concerned about being stealth at this point. Which of the following type of scans would be most accurate and reliable? Option A. UDP-SACN. Option B. TCP Connect Scan. Option C. ACK-SCAN. Option D. FIN-SCAN. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, TCP Connect Scan. Question 23. You have configured a virtualized internet browser on your Windows XP professional computer. Using the virtualized internet browser, you can protect your operating system from which of the following? Option A. Brute force attack. Option B. Mail bombing. Option C. Distributed denial of service. DDoS attack. Option D. Malware installation from unknown websites. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D, malware installation from unknown websites. Question 24. Which of the following statements about denial of service, DOS, attack are true? Each correct answer represents a complete solution. Choose 3. Option A. It disrupts services to a specific computer. Option B. It changes the configuration of the TCP/IP protocol. Option C. It saturates network resources. Option D. It disrupts connections between two computers, preventing communications between services. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. It disrupts services to a specific computer. Option C. It saturates network resources. Option D. It disrupts connections between two computers, preventing communications between services. Question 25. You see the career section of a company's website and analyze the job profile requirements. You conclude that the company wants professionals who have a sharp knowledge of Windows Server 2003 in Windows Active Directory installation and placement. Which of the following steps are you using to perform hacking? Option A. Scanning. Option B. Covering tracks. Option C. Reconnaissance. Option D. Gaining access. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, reconnaissance. Question 26. John works as a professional penetration tester. He has been assigned a project to test the website security of www. We Are Secure Inc. On the We Are Secure website login page, he enters equals or equals as a username and successfully logs onto the user page of the website. Now, John asks the We Are Secure Inc. to improve the login page PHP script. Which of the following suggestions can John give to improve the security of the We Are Secure website login page from the SQL injection attack? Option A. Use the escapes helag function. Option B. Use the session regenerated function. Option C. Use the MySQL real escape string function for escaping input. Option D. Use the escape shell CMD function. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Use the MySQL real escape string function for escaping input. Question 27. You work as a network administrator for TechPerfect Inc. The company has a TCP, IP-based network. An attacker uses software that keeps trying password combinations until the correct password is found. Which type of attack is this? Option A. Denial of service. Option B. Man in the middle. Option C. Brute force. Option D. Vulnerability. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Brute force. Question 28. You want to scan your network quickly to detect live hosts by using ICMP echo requests. What type of scanning will you perform to accomplish the task? Option A. Idle scan. Option B. TCP SYN scan. Option C. Xmas scan. Option D. Ping sweep scan. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Ping sweep scan. Question 29. Adam. A malicious hacker is running a scan. Statistics of the scan is as follows. Scan directed at open port. Client server 192. 5. 2. 92. 4079. Fiend, greater than 192. 5. 2. 110. 23192. 5. 2. 92. 4079 less than, no response, 192. 5. 2. 110. 23 Scan directed at closed port. Client server minus 192. 5. 2. 92. 4079. Fiend, greater than 192. 5. 2. 110. 23192. 5. 2. 92. 4079 less than, RST, hack, 192. 5. 2. 110. 23 Which of the following types of port scan is Adam running? Option A. Hack scan. Option B. Fiend scan. Option C. Xmas scan. Option D. Idle scan. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Fiend scan. Question 30. Which of the following is a network worm that exploits the RPC subsystem vulnerability present in the Microsoft Windows operating system? Option A. Win32, Agent. Option B. WMA, Trojan Downloader. Get Codec. Option C. Win32, Conflicker. Option D. Win32, PSW. Online games. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Win32, Conflicker. Question 31. Which of the following statements are true about Netcat? Each correct answer represents a complete solution. Choose all that apply. Option A. It provides special tunneling, such as UDP to TCP, with the possibility of specifying all network parameters. Option B. It can be used as a file transfer solution. Option C. It provides outbound and inbound connections for TCP and UDP ports. Option D. The NCZ command can be used to redirect stdin, std out from a program. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. It provides special tunneling, such as UDP to TCP, with the possibility of specifying all network parameters. Option B. It can be used as a file transfer solution. Option C. It provides outbound and inbound connections for TCP and UDP ports. Question 32. Which of the following types of attacks is mounted with the objective of causing a negative impact on the performance of a computer or network? Option A. Vulnerability attack. Option B. Man-in-the-middle attack. Option C. Denial of service, DOS, attack. Option D. Impersonation attack. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Denial of service, DOS, attack. Question 33. Which of the following refers to the exploitation of a valid computer session to gain unauthorized access to information or services in a computer system? Option A. Piggybacking. Option B. Hacking. Option C. Session hijacking. Option D. Keystroke logging. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. Session hijacking. Question 34. Which of the following malicious software travels across computer networks without the assistance of a user? Option A. Worm. Option B. Virus. Option C. Hoax. Option D. Trojan horses. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. Worm. Question 35. What is the major difference between a worm and a Trojan horse? Option A. A worm spreads via email, while a Trojan horse does not. Option B. A worm is a form of malicious program, while a Trojan horse is a utility. Option C. A worm is self-replicating, while a Trojan horse is not. Option D. A Trojan horse is a malicious program, while a worm is an antivirus software. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option C. A worm is self-replicating, while a Trojan horse is not. Question 36. Adam works as a security administrator for Umbrella Inc. A project has been assigned to him to test the network security of the company. He created a web page to discuss the progress of the tests with employees who were interested in following a test. Visitors were allowed to click on a company's icon to mark the progress of the test. Adam successfully embeds a keylogger. He also added some statistics on the web page. The firewall protects the network well and allows strict internet access. How was security compromised and how did the firewall respond? Option A. The attack was social engineering and the firewall did not detect it. Option B. Security was not compromised as the web page was hosted internally. Option C. The attack was cross-site scripting and the firewall blocked it. Option D. Security was compromised as keylogger is invisible for firewall. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. The attack was social engineering and the firewall did not detect it. Question 37. You work as a network administrator for Infonet Inc. The company has a Windows Server 2008 Active Directory-based single-domain single-forest network. The company has 3 Windows 2008 file servers, 150 Windows XP Professional, 30 Unix-based client computers. The network users have identical user accounts for both Active Directory and the Unix realm. You want to ensure that the Unix clients on the network can access the file servers. You also want to ensure that the users are able to access all resources by logging on only once, and that no additional software is installed on the Unix clients. What will you do to accomplish this task? Each correct answer represents a part of the solution. Choose 2. Option A. Configure a distributed file system. DFS. On the file server in the network. Option B. Enable the network file system. NFS. Component on the file servers in the network. Option C. Configure ADRMS on the file servers in the network. Option D. Enable username mapping on the file servers in the network. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Enable the network file system. NFS. Component on the file servers in the network. Option D. Enable username mapping on the file servers in the network. Question 38. Which of the following methods can be used to detect session hijacking attack? Option A. Nmap. Option B. Brutus. Option C. Ntop. Option D. Sniffer. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option D. Sniffer. Question 39. Adam works as a network administrator for PassGuide Inc. He wants to prevent the network from DOS attacks. Which of the following is most useful against DOS attacks? Option A. SPI. Option B. Distributive firewall. Option C. Honeypot. Option D. Internet bot. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. SPI.